What's going on, everybody? It's the One Shot Killers podcast. I'm your host, a hardcore icon, Brady Scott, and with your co-host, the King of Bong Style, JoJo Val Val. How you doing, good brother?
I'm doing great, good brother. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Just got home from work. Been a long day, but
we all have those days.
But shit. I gotta ask you, how was Dynamite?
Well, I want to get out one of my favorite parts of the show, and that is what Tony Khan has announced on June 17th from Chicago, the returning CM Punk. And man, he has his hair short. He looks like a heel.
I mean, he's always had his heel short. I mean, his hair.
No, he had longer hair. Now I actually see like short, buzzed haircut. He looks like
but I mean, and even since 2011. Like, this is, you know what I mean? Like, this ain't long hair. This is medium. So, I mean, he's had, he's had short hair for a minute, but
I mean, like, this is, like, buzz cut 2012 CM Punk when he was a monster heel. Like, have you seen it? Like...
Yeah, I mean, I know what you mean. He's got a buzz cut, but I don't know if that necessarily means heel or not heel. But one thing that I do know is it's no longer a rumor. There doesn't have to be speculation. This came straight out of Tony Khan's mouth. It's the only part of Dynamite I've seen. And that's because literally he texted me about it while I was helping a customer, so I had to go back and see it. And that CM Punk is announced. Tony Khan said it himself. He will be there in the United Center, June 17th, Chicago, Illinois.
Did you say 16th?
17th.
All right. I don't know why I just thought you said 16th. What?
No, it's not on Juneteenth. It's the day after. Yeah. And hey, brothers,
what's up, Jordan?
AEW.
Yeah, I gotta let out some complaints I had for tonight's show because there was way too much Ring of Honor on this television show today, bro. Like, you got the loop.
That's the problem.
Well, that's one of my problems. Like, you have a show for them, and you put all these guys. Like, there was more Ring of Honor, I felt, than a lot of younger stars that there could have been. Like, I seen the Lucha Brothers, who are Ring of Honor tag team champions.
But they are all elite.
No, well, they're a part of Ring of Honor now. It's a separate show.
There is no draft. They are all elite. And as they were before, they were on both shows before they won the titles. Just because they're the champions doesn't mean they're not on Dynamite. There's no draft.
Well, that's pointless, though, man. You're going to have Ring of Honor TV show, but you're going to have all the Ring of Honor guys on Dynamite for some reason. Like,
yeah, just like on every Ring of Honor show, they've had all the AEW guys.
And that's stupid, though. Like, you made Ring of Honor. You should have kept Ring of Honor for Ring of Honor, AEW for AEW, and then have just, like, you don't have to have, like, it just... Because then you got the Ring of Honor champions losing on television. I don't want to see them losing. They should be on their show featuring in matches on their show, not on Dynamite. I'd rather have jobbers losing to Claudio, Mox, and Yuta than... three really good guys that are also Ring of Honor. Like, Bandito is mainly Ring of Honor. He does appear on Dynamite. I will say...
I was about to say Dynamite, Rampage, AEW pay-per-views.
Yeah, but honestly, I don't like the fact that I see so much ROH on this show.
There's no draft, so it's basically everybody's the same.
I just don't like that. The Gates of... Brian Cage's guys, like, they're also Ring of Honor, and they're the champions, and they're losing on the show too, so it's like, I don't know. I'm just not a fan of seeing ROH on this show every single week.
True.
Maybe a little bit, but, like, they feature them way too much.
That's how I felt when Ring of Honor first got, their new TV thing, it was all AEW guys. It still is. I mean, for fuck's sakes, Sky Blue is all elite, and she's on Ring of Honor.
I don't like that. Like, have them on one show and let them just shine on them. Let Ring of Honor shine with the Ring of Honor people, and then let Dynamite shine with the Dynamite people. And if they want to mix maybe one day and have ROH and AEW against each other, fine. But I don't like seeing them weekly on television when you don't have the House of Black on my television this week. Where was the House of Black? In catering.
Back to doing what they do best.
The Acclaim did call them out in a way and said that Daddy Ass wants gold, but I still don't like. I need to see them. Like they're not featured.
At least the guys who lost were featured.
You see, that's another thing, bro. It's like, why did the losers get featured but the winners didn't? Like, I don't know. Tony needs to get his shit together because this was not the best Dynamite. If I'm always being honest, this was not the greatest Dynamite. It wasn't the worst, but there was just some things I didn't like, some things I didn't care for, and some things I did.
Fair. And welcome home, CM Punk. Great show, great matches. I love it all the way. It's an A+. I'm sure the matches were good. Like shit, I don't know. I think the only match I knew they had advertised for the show was Baker.
That was awesome.
Shit, what was the whole match?
It was Baker and Adam Cole taking on Chris Jericho and Saraya, and that was a good tag team main event.
Oh, that was main event?
Yeah, I actually enjoyed it.
Well, who won?
Baby! Pitting Chris Jericho for the second time.
God damn it! Why?
Because he's the GOAT.
Fucking course Tony Khan fucking made Adam Cole win. That's just
Baby.
I love the action of AEW, the feeling, the excitement, the love, and it's Sting.
Sting returned tonight to help Darby and Orange Cassidy because they were getting beat up.
Oh damn! Damn.
Dude, Jungle Boy seemed like he was about to turn heel. Like he had a chair against Hook, and he was just giving me vibes of attacking him, but he didn't do it. So I do see something happening.
Pussy.
He was literally like, he was looking at him, bro, every time looking at him. And Hook would turn him back around, he would look at him, and then nothing happened. So they're teasing something for Jungle Boy.
And imagine Drew McIntyre versus 2002 Sean. Sean would whip Drew's ass, period. And big cast match was fantastic. The fans were very into it.
Yeah, well, not big cast, but Big Bill, him and he had a match with Swerve and Trent.
Oh.
Yeah, and it was a good triple threat. My boy Swerve got the win. That's all that matters. But they still don't got nothing with Keith Lee and Swerve. Like now it's Orange versus Swerve, and we don't have Keith Lee. Like I don't know what they're doing with Keith.
Man, that's so stupid.
It really is, bro. Like you just give us the match. When are you gonna give us the match? We just want the match.
That's all I've been wanting since fucking December. It is May 31st. We're going into June 6 months later.
And we still have not got them in a one-on-one match. Like, that is complete shit. Like, come on, bro. Just give us the match. I love Swerve and Orange Cassidy going against each other for the title. But I need Keith and Swerve to get their match first, and then let Swerve go to the title. Not, like, I don't know, man. Am I complaining, or am I just...
No, I think you're being very honest. Honestly. And see, Orange Cassidy and Darby Allin tag team match was good.
Dude, Darby jumps out of the ring like a freaking grenade. Like literally, how he launches out like he's about to freaking like I don't know how to explain it, but this dude just whoosh, like jumps out of the ring.
Damn,
launches it.
And that's just fucking crazy, bro. Honestly. And see, Wardlow is on fire. He has got the AEW championship. Wait, he's AEW champion?
No, he's got the TNT championship.
Oh,
MJF
okay.
is the world champion, our world champion that we know and we deserve.
And so, hold on, wait. So, okay, because I was about to say, there's no way Wardlow beat MJF tonight.
War Dog ain't taking no title from MJF.
Right, like, that almost had me, bro, I was scared for a minute. And how's everything going with you, bros?
It's been good. How about you, Jordan?
It's been a rough day, Jordan. It's been a rough day. Um, it's not because of how long I worked. It's because of the bullshit that I dealt with. And so 11 hours, not very fun. Not very fun. And not today at least. And I hope Jungle Boy stay face, no heel.
I want to see Jungle Boy as a heel. I don't mind if he stays face, but I do want to see a Jungle Boy as a heel.
True, and you see, I don't know, man. I think it was a mistake. I'm gonna say this: it was a mistake turning what's his face heel. It would be a mistake turning Jungle Boy heel.
Maybe.
And let's see. That what's up, Devin? And that crowd was mostly booing CM Punk. I get it; people are still mad at the all-out brawl, but come on, that was months ago. It's time to move on. I agree with you, but honestly, CM Punk did make an ass out of himself. He embarrassed the company. You know what I mean? He made Tony Khan look like an insufficient owner. And, you know, it was just bad publicity coming off of AEW's biggest pay per view gate they ever had. So, you know, it was a really big blow for the company. It wasn't, you know, so I can understand fans being upset about that. But in return, I think going back to what JoJo said earlier, that's why you turn CM Punk heel. You know, like he was talking about the buzzed hair, like CM Punk was a heel in 2012. With all the bad publicity CM Punk has, you take that and you make him a heel, and you'd be like, you know what? I don't give a fuck about walking out on this company. I'll take the title and do it again.
Dude, I would love it, bro. Like, I get why people are mad, but it's like, as long as he doesn't do this shit again. If he does it again, the dude needs to go. Like,
I agree.
I want to give him one final chance. If he doesn't fuck it up, I would love to see the summer of 2023 Punk. Or the summer of Punk.
Swift sucks. Are we talking Taylor Swift or what? And I'm very sorry, bros. I'd rather have Sami Zayn winning the match. Now, that's bad.
Sami's great. What's your hate?
Yeah, Sami fucking kicks ass, bro. What the fuck?
I don't know what your hate is against Sami, brother.
And wait, he said Swift. I don't think we're talking about Tay-Tay. I'm going to say he's talking about Swerve.
Swerve is great.
I love Swerve Strickland. I hope you're not saying he sucks, bro. And TNT Championship belt, I met avoid, bro. And cockadoo, bro. He said he's got cock for you.
This guy.
And wait, is he dressed up as Cody Rhodes? What the fuck?
That's so funny.
And sorry about that, Brandon, about your day. But as long as you're alive and blessed, that's all that matters. Absolutely,
yes,
bro.
Sir.
Today was a struggle, but the struggle is to be blessed. So, you know, I take it. Like you said, I'm alive. I still have a roof over my head, something to eat. I got clothes on my back. You know, so it could be worse. Yeah, see, CM Punk should have returned this year, not 2021. He should have made it. He's clear whatever he's going through. Well, see, he made an ass out of himself. There's really nothing else to say about that. You know what I mean? He made an ass out of himself, embarrassed the company, kind of embarrassed himself. You know, there's nothing that can really be said about that.
He did it himself, like you said.
He told the Elite, if you have a problem with me, come to my locker room. They came to his locker room. They got into a fight that he kind of told him he wanted.
He said it.
Right. You know what I mean? Like, you know, shit is what shit is.
Love the dude. I'm a mark for Punk, but the truth is the truth.
Right. I mean, I don't hate the dude, but damn. And if you really want to see how people would react to CM Punk, do Collision in Long Island, New York. Then we'll have our answer. Bro.
Oh, they'll boo him out of the building.
Right. Long Island would eat his ass alive.
They are marks for MJF worse than I am.
Yeah, bro, he's not lying. The people of Long Island love MJF, and this guy marks out the very name or mention of MJF.
Yeah, man. But honestly, like, we gotta talk about Don Callis, who got a nuclear heel heat tonight from this crowd, bro. They would not let this man say a word. I could not hear him. I had it on 80. I couldn't hear a single thing with the crowd just booing.
Damn.
Booing, bro. Like, I mean, Dominic level type of boo. Like, I think it might be worse.
Damn.
Bro, I loved it all. I was like, damn, this guy knows how to get heel heat. The crowd's just like booing him, and he's just like, keep it on, come on. That's not, is that all you
Come
got?
on!
And then Katesh, fuck, about botched his freaking name.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Wardlow is getting pushed real big as TNT champion. But imagine as AEW champion, and CM Punk is a Hall of Famer. He's not in any Hall of Fame, but I do agree he should be a Hall of Famer.
I don't want to see Wardlow as world champion. I'm sorry.
Me neither. I don't want him as the TNT champion. No.
He's all right, but their booking really messed them up for me. Like, I'm starting to, like, I don't know. Like, he just doesn't have much. They need to book him better, is my problem.
Facts. But CM Punk will be in the Hall of Fame one day. And
I believe it.
The cock says, I'd beat up Punk like I did Cody. I'll hit him with the flying
cock. Oh, my God.
Is that what the
out of nowhere?
I mean, shit, it happened to Cody. Who knows? Who knows, bro? How would you feel if that happened? Like you seen a fan throw a rubber chicken at CM Punk's head?
I would laugh.
And maybe if they are able to do it, we could get Punk versus Jeff Hardy. Yeah!
That would be awesome. I'm not going to lie. But, man, like, Takeshita got another loud boo as well, bro. Like, when he was there with Don will always get a bigger, loud boo. But Takeshita was just sitting there and, like, he didn't give a shit about that crowd. They were booing him, too, but he did not give any fucks. He started saying something in Japanese, but I didn't understand him, really. He said freaking, I'm going to mess up, or I forgot what he said, but he basically said he's the best, that he beat Kenny Omega and all this other cool shit, but I'm a fan of Takeshita as a heel.
Facts.
Let's do this.
I can't believe Don ever would get that kind of heat.
Bro, it was just beyond. I couldn't hear this guy talk. Not one word. Like, literally, he was talking loud, and I still couldn't hear it. Like, they were booing.
You had your TV almost virtually all the way up. Like,
yeah,
bro,
and I could not hear him. Like,
that's
this dude
crazy.
he's got nuclear heat. Like, if you thought Dom is hated, nah, man. I think this guy got him beat.
Instead of Dom, we need Don.
But I like him, man. I'm a Don fan, though. Like, he's great. And Takeshita is great as well.
But do you want to know where Dom and Don share something?
What? Oh, my God.
Oh, shit. And that's all I can say, bro. That's what, damn. And I believe Jeff Hardy will retire in 2 years next year. I could see by next year. You know, a lot of fans, bro, were being pissed, and they were hard on him about botching Whisper in the Wind.
He fucked up. I'm just kidding. I'm not.
But here's my thing. Fucking, you name me one wrestler who don't botch, right? Like, fuck, we just had some young dude on NXT this past weekend, same as Double or Nothing, fucking do some kind of like flip or jump to the outside, fucking botched and landed on the metal part of the ring, hit the apron, and you watch his head bounce back then on the floor. I mean, fuck, you know what I mean? to me, botches don't necessarily mean you have to retire. Like shit, it's kind of wrestling is not well. It's choreographed. It's live choreography. You know what I mean? So you can't go do a redo because you fucked up. You fuck up. You fuck up. That's just that.
I agree with you. I do agree with you, but I do think it's time for Jeff to just retire and just go away, go do family stuff with Matt. Honestly, Matt and Jeff need to retire.
So here's where I agree. Here's where I disagree. I agree in the sense of, yeah, he's getting older, and I want him to be, I want him to be healthy. That is above anything. However, I don't know, man. I don't necessarily want to see him go either. Maybe that's the child, right?
I get it.
That's the child inside of me. But I don't know, man. I don't know.
Trust me, I get it. I get what you mean. I think it's time. Like, I would rather him go away now and have a better career than go away and then mess up again and then.
I agree. So maybe you make this his last year, but it's just like, man, like, all right, look, I don't share the, maybe I do, maybe I don't. I don't always show the mark in me. But man, Jeff Hardy's that guy, bro. Like, honestly, always has been since I was a little kid. And we're talking about a feud that if we're talking about shitting on CM Punk, I didn't hate CM Punk for the brawl out bullshit as much as I hated CM Punk when Jeff Hardy got fired in 2009. Well, like that shit pissed me off to no avail, bro. So I mean, if they did it back, CM Punk heel, hopefully. But I'd like to see Jeff Hardy go over CM Punk. I think when we're going to tell that story again, he has to. It's official. CM Punk is on his way back. It was 60% cheers and 40% boos.
Yeah.
What's up, boy? How you doing? And man, let me ask you this. Are you excited to see CM Punk back in All Elite Wrestling?
Yes, I am.
Because, man, as much as I love CM Punk, this is not the first company. This same situation has happened.
I do agree. Like I said, his worst thing is his attitude, how he is. He does want the attention all the time in a way, but I just feel like if he does better this time and he just stays in his own way, you don't have to be friends with everyone. Like, just do right for the business. That's all. Like, we're not asking you to be best friends with the Elite or whoever the hell else you don't like. Just deal with it for when you have to do, and then go live your life. It's that simple.
I mean, I agree, bro. I agree. It's just it's still like, damn. I think like there's no reason for the bullshit. Like I get every famous person, every celebrity has an ego.
Yeah, they all do. Sasha Banks for one.
Yeah, I love Sasha Banks, best women's wrestler to me on the planet. But however, we all know she's got an ego from hell. And it's when you get. Oh yeah, Seth Rollins too, and he's a company gobbler.
Yeah.
But fucking, I think when you come up on some money, you know what I mean. You come up on some money. Money allows you to be who you truly are. All right, it don't change you. Money does not change you. It allows you to be who you truly are. If you're a good person, genuinely a good person with no money, you'll be an even better person now that you have money because you're able to do more. If you are a bad person, all right, if you're a shitty ass person, now you get to be even a bigger asshole because now you have the money to flex. You know what I mean? Money just allows you to be who you truly are.
I just hope he does right and he doesn't act like an asshole. Because if it happens again, he just has to go. Like, it's at that point, just go the hell away. You got one final chance, but I hope he doesn't fuck it up because the kid inside me loves the dude, but the adult person of me sees what other people sees, but he still loves them in a way. Like, I'm a big
and that's because there's that kid in you still, and there's nothing wrong with that. And I love Jeff, but it's time to wrap it up.
I agree.
Unfortunately, I agree. This would be the last year. And Jordan, I'm down for CM Punk versus Sting.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, it would, but CM Punk would have to be the heel. And bro, he would have, honestly, if you wanted to make CM Punk a major heel, you have him beat the fuck out of Sting, like brutalize him, bro. And then you make it a personal feud between Darby and CM Punk. Because, Darby was Punk's first match back after 7 years. But that match did not have a feud to it. It literally was a match just to have a match.
Now it does.
Right now, if you beat the shit out of Sting to where, like, he leaves him as a bloody pulp, you would have a reason for this match. And so I would be down for that.
I do want to ask your opinion, though, because the Dark Order had a segment today, and they basically were kind of pissed that Hangman was focusing on the Elite more instead of them, and it seems like they're going to turn heel.
Right. And now I got to agree with this. So, and the weird thing is, and this is talking about CM Punk, most people on the internet hate him, but roughly 89% love the man.
I agree with that. Like, there's a lot of people on the internet that shit talk about him. Like,
right, because you're in the arenas, right? You hear CM Punk, CM Punk, CM Punk. And then online, fuck CM Punk. He's such a piece of shit. Yada, yada, yada.
Like I said, half the crowd, like Eli said, half that crowd tonight was chanting his name. There was a little bit that was booing, but most of them were cheering him. Like, there was CM Punk chants a lot louder than boos.
Right. And I'm sorry, I avoid internet fans. I avoid rumors. I avoid news because a lot of it's not even news sometimes. And
we know it. How's it news?
Well, exactly. That's what I'm saying. I wait for it to actually happen on Dynamite, Rampage, Raw, or SmackDown. Like, for example, if CM Punk had not came back to AEW, and then it's around the time of the Royal Rumble, all you would hear is CM Punk to WWE confirmed. CM Punk to WWE confirmed. And
that's fans for you, bro.
And then it never happens. And then the same fans who said it was going to happen get all pissed off and they whine and they cry like a bunch of little bitches. And then, they go on about their day. So for me, I avoid the internet personally. You know what I mean? Like, I go based off of how I feel. I'm a grown-ass man. I trust my opinion enough to know if I like something or don't like something. If I like somebody, I like you. If I don't like you, I have no problem of you knowing I don't like you. It's that simple.
I agree.
And so I don't know. Internet fans are just weird to me. And no offense to anybody, by the way. No offense to nobody. Unless you take offense, then my bad. Right. Yeah. I wasn't gonna say it, but pretty much. I like how he says "fuck you," and then there's me. I'll tell you, be blessed. You know what I mean? Go on about your day. And then meanwhile,
I don't hold back. I'm sorry. Like, whatever. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I know, but I just thought that was funny. I was trying to be nice about it. CM Punk. Too sweet Jordan, yes, sir. Let's see. Short answer, yes, but only if they Codyverse him.
What do you mean?
What does Codyverse mean? Eli, I'll need you to explain that in the comments. And WWE needs Samoa Joe versus Sheamus. Imagine how dangerous that is.
That'd be good. Let's go, Joe.
I'd have to go Sheamus.
Joe.
Sheamus.
I want Joe and Punk to be the first feud. Right here, before it happens, Punk and Joe will be the first feud.
Why would I actually like to see Punk and Adam Cole?
No, I don't want to see that. Not right now, at least. Not Punk's first feud. I don't think Joe will be hurt if he lost. Adam Cole needs a win in a way, even though he did just beat Jericho twice.
Right, like, don't give me that. Like, I hate, like, when I hear that this person can't lose. Well, yes, they can, believe it or not.
But not really. Like there's some booking you cannot lose. LA Knight on Friday, he cannot lose. If he loses, it's done. Like I'm over LA Knight.
Put it to you this way: booking wise, they shouldn't lose. Okay, keyword shouldn't, but that doesn't mean they can't lose. You know what I mean? That's how I verse things. So, you know what I mean? Like, for example, you want to see good matches, which means you got to see two good wrestlers facing each other. So you can like them both, but somebody's got to lose.
I agree.
You know, and like, I'll give you this: Shinsuke Nakamura versus Bronson Reed. Anybody can tell me, hey, should have won. Right? Both guys in their own right deserve a win. And that neither can lose. Well, they can lose. And somebody did lose. And that's just that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess.
And then like, all right, so if Shinsuke beats Reed, Reed's buried or whatever. All right, and now if Shinsuke loses to Reed, Shinsuke's buried. Yeah, you know, and that's just internet fans. You know, and that's where I'm just like, okay, well, you know, there's winners and there are losers, you know, yada yada yada. And I'm sorry for going on that tangent, but you know, some things, man, maybe today's just my rant day. Maybe this is my all out CM Punk. All right. I don't know where my muffins are, but fucking, you know, maybe this is it. This is my brawl out, right? And I'll just spew a bunch of bullshit. Because, you know, I'm old, I'm tired, worked 11 hours, blah, 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 blah. All right. And so I'm starting to feel like CM Punk. And MJF is right. The crowd don't know what they want. Thank you. And I'll give you this. Liv Morgan, on road to WrestleMania 38. Oh, Liv Morgan should beat Becky. Fucking Liv Morgan becomes the champion. Everybody goes, yay, hooray! And then fucking, like what? Not even 2-3 months later. Oh, boo! She sucks. Blah blah blah.
No comment.
All right, like, get the fuck out of here. Like, honestly.
I told you the reason why I booed her.
Oh, I'm not talking about just you. That's the thing. It's not just you.
No, I know. I'm just saying I also am one of them that booed her.
And, imagine Samoa Joe versus Walter. That would kick ass. That would be a hard-hitting fight.
Walter would slap him
around. Me when I comment and see you raging and ranting. Oh shit, here we go again.
That's some
he's not wrong, bro. Shit. I hate, you know what I mean? He's not wrong. I hate to sound like a typical wife, but man, I always got something. Oh shit. So you know what? That's okay. That's okay. Sometimes, bro, I got shit to bitch about. Sometimes Joe's got shit to bitch about. That is okay. So I guess we're all.
Black?
I guess we're
to bitch about. Where's the House of Black?
Oh shit! Here we go.
You want to get me in ranting? Where is the House of Black? Where are they?
They were booked on Double or Nothing. They won.
So you're telling me I have to see Ring of Honor talent when you have House of Black, who are your trios champions, and they're not on the show?
And wrestling this summer is looking great. I'm going to be checking out the new Street Fighter game in a couple of hours. Thank you, boys. Have a great one. Expect me back in the chat. Yes, sir. Enjoy your video game, bro. Let me know how it is, because I was actually looking at buying it. And also, you have a great night. God bless you. And let's see. Have a blessed night, Eli. Yes, sir. And me when I caught, oh yeah, I read that. But I mean, you're not wrong. I mean, and maybe this is where we're like wrestling fans on the internet, right? Like we still bitch and rave, but I bitch and rave from a sense of honesty. You know what I mean? It's not going to be like, okay, I didn't watch the show and I'm going to bitch about it. Like that's fucking stupid. And you see some people do that, right? where they got AEW fans who are company fans who are like, if it's not AEW, they're gonna bitch. And fucking and then if it's WWE fans, they're gonna bitch on everything AEW does, AEW fans, WWE. And then you like that, then you have the fans who are like me and you like them both. But then you're pissed off with some of the booking of WWE and you're pissed off with some of the booking of AEW because both shows, while AEW is a little better than WWE, they're both not putting out the best product possible.
See, honestly, bro, I'm just one of those fans. I'm very passionate. Like I look at all of it. I'm very into the business. I like the booking. The booking needs to be good. If it's not, I'm gonna call. That's why I don't want to work for these companies. I'm not gonna be an ass and just kiss ass on these places. I'm gonna be honest, and if they're not gonna like that, well, you know what? Fuck you. That's AEW and WWE. Straight up, fuck you.
Bro, and I hate to tell you, bro, but if you ever want to make it, so, and look, anybody here can understand this. If you ever want to make it, sometimes you got to peck a little cheek.
Nah, see, that's not me, bro. I look up to the people that don't kiss ass.
Like, look, William Regal kissed Vince's ass right in the middle of the ring.
Yeah, I know, that's not me. Sorry.
Vince's own son was buried deep in his ass. And people keep saying that CM Punk run is going to last 2 months and he'll get fired again. Come on, guys, give him a chance. It'll last more than 2 months. Just watch. Yeah, like you got to think he was back for what, over a year, damn near a year.
Don't listen to fans. I'm telling you.
Right,
Coming from a fan, don't listen to us.
Right, you can't listen. You can't listen to people who are going to say that because there used to be fans that used to say, "Oh, in 2 years AEW won't exist."
Yeah, like just don't listen to a lot of fans because a lot of fans just hate on Punk. I get why they do, but it just
right. Like the guy can be an asshole, but at the same time he makes money, and so for me as a businessman, it's like okay, I can keep everybody happy and keep them away, or I can understand that yeah. Not everybody likes him. I don't like what he did myself. But there's a reason All Out drew $1 million gate. And if we be technical from All In to the first Double or Nothing, there are multiple shows where it was rumored and people really thought CM Punk was going to be on those shows. They sold out in a matter of minutes.
Yeah,
CM Punk draws money. There's no
agree
about that. And so to me, business-wise, it makes sense to bring him back.
I agree. We need CM Punk in AEW. I truly believe that AEW needs Punk, and as long as Punk plays good, he just stays on his own, doesn't act like an asshole, because he is an asshole. We can all admit that, but
yeah,
I think this time around is going to be different. I'm really hoping.
Facts. And what's up, Riley? How you doing? Shout out from the UK. Hope you're doing well. And finally, CM Punk announced what drama. Oh my God, bro. Look, there's one match that has to be done. Kenny Omega, CM Punk.
FTR and Punk versus Kenny Omega and the Elite.
I'd love that, bro.
That's what we need.
And aside from the video game side of things, I'm excited for Fight Forever. I will find aside from that, talking about the video game side of things, I'm excited for Fight Forever. I will finally be able to do CM Punk versus Jeff Hardy, and neither of them will be creator wrestlers. I agree, and here's the crazy thing. Cody Rhodes is going to be in that game as well.
Yeah, I can't wait to play this game, bro. June 29th, like AEW Fight Forever comes out finally because it's been taking forever.
You right?
Like,
so I hope y'all learn how to fight forever. But I'm pre-ordering the game. So I mean, I pre-ordered 2K23, 2K22, 2K20, 2K19, and 2K18. The rest I got after it came out. But
can't wait for them.
I'll be pre-ordering Fight Forever. I'm actually really excited, and I seen a screenshot. The game's got blood dripping over their turnbuckle pads off the wrestlers on the ring. Like, I can't wait to have a Jon Moxley-esque hardcore match for sure.
Dude, I can't wait to play this game.
And mixed reaction for seen from footage on social media at Dynamite tonight.
It was. I'm telling you, man. I watched over that. It was more of CM Punk cheers. There was a little bit of or boos, but there was more of cheers. I watched that.
I agree. The internet side of things, like I said, you're going to see more complaints. That's just
People love
Twitter.
to complain about a lot of things. I guess I complain about things that need to be complained about, not just randomly.
Well, now remember, I want you to remind yourself this: everybody is the hero in their own story. So the same way that you say that you complain about things that need to be complained about, let me tell you this: the other person's thinking the same thing.
Yeah, no, I agree. Oh my gosh, no.
And see, next comment. I love WWE and AEW so much. Just that AEW is doing a great job. They're doing a good job. I wouldn't say great.
Yeah, they're doing a
And
good job.
but they are doing better than the WWE. I love WWE more and more though because it's so much history. Well,
I agree.
I care about the WWE, but they're doing shittier, and therefore I would rather watch Dynamite. But AEW is not doing all like perfect. Like I'm not gonna say that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they need to get back to what they used to do because right now, man, there's a lot of Dynamite on tonight. Like on tonight's show, it just felt strange to me. Normally, I'm excited for it when it's over, but I don't know. There's just a lot of things I did not like.
Facts. And I like WWE, AEW, and Impact myself. All equal. I just love wrestling. And that's how I feel. I like WWE. I like AEW. I like New Japan. I like Impact. Now, is there sometimes I prefer a company over the other based on how they're doing? Yeah. But I still love all of them. I'm not going to be like, oh, fuck WWE. I only watch AEW. Blah, 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 blah. That's stupid.
We want to help these companies. Like, I don't want to be behind one of them and hate on the others. I want to help with all of them and say when it's good and say when it's bad.
Right. So if you look at it less as bitching and more as a creative criticism, let's use that term, creative criticism, then it's a little different because you can learn from that. And AEW does need CM Punk. He brings viewers. I think he does.
He does.
He does. There's no doubt about that. I mean, look
book
at
him strong though. Do not book him like shit this time.
look at Rampage, right? Fucking the biggest Rampage show still to this day was the one CM Punk debuted on.
I never watched any of the matches, bro. I watched just that and I went away. Like, I'm not even joking.
Oh, damn. For what, Rampage?
Yeah, for that Rampage, I watched just CM Punk. Nothing else. I don't even remember that card at all.
Oh, I watched the whole show.
I didn't watch the rest of it, bro. I was so like, damn, talking about everything about Punk. I did not care.
I mean, I get that. That's why he should have came out at the end of the show because it took away from the rest of the show. But anyways, that's why I listened to Jim Cornette. Oh, I am so sorry.
Yeah,
I listened to Jim Cornette. Oh, damn, I am sorry. Look, I don't know if Jim Cornette's is exactly like us, but Jim Cornette has his take on opinions. I have my take on opinions. Sometimes I will say I agree with Jim, and other times I don't. I mean, that's just life.
Just like any other podcaster.
And we need Goldberg. No,
we don't, dude. Don't start this shit. Goldberg sucks.
No.
Goldberg sucks. Goldberg, say it, chat. Goldberg sucks.
Bro, fuck no.
Sucks. He's old fart, dude. Oh, no.
And if Goldberg ever shows up in AEW, that crowd would go nuts. And then
they would boo.
And then rant about it.
Boo.
No, they're right. I'm sorry, they're right. This is how it works. Look at WWE. The crowd goes crazy for Goldberg. And then the online crowd goes, oh my God, fucking Goldberg, Botchamania.
Yeah, but that's a WWE crowd. These are like adults and like pre-adult kids. Like they're not like freaking. They're not the younger audience and the older people because the younger and older people usually watch Raw and SmackDown. And I've noticed the 18 to 30, 40 watch Dynamite and AEW. So yeah, dude, I'm good. I agree with that comment though.
Goldberg.
No, not that comment.
I don't agree doing better than WWE. Sorry. I thought Night of Champions was better than Double or Nothing. Sorry, different opinions. And Raleigh, that's
I respect
okay.
that.
You know, it's like I say all the time, opinions are like assholes. Everybody's got one. And you know, and there's nothing wrong with that. I enjoyed Night of Champions. I really did. I enjoyed it more than Joe. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, I did not enjoy it.
Was that the racist? Yeah, the only thing I didn't enjoy out or nothing was the racist ass shit they did in Don Moxley's entrance, where the guy who sings his theme song was doing blackface. Other than that, did not really have a problem with the show. Night of Champions, I didn't have a problem with the whole show because I predicted every fucking thing that was going to happen on it for 3 weeks. And then, so if you got disappointed, it's because you expected something else. When really, if you watched the show, I told you everything that was going to happen as it happened. Please go back and watch our predictions video.
Show
See? That's what I mean. And imagine Booker T as a crazy heel manager. Will be good in AEW or WWE. Either or. Booker T on the mic as a heel is fantastic. And the Bloodline storyline has been the best storyline in the wrestling world for years, and it's been great. I agree. And now you've just had the Usos betray Roman, Sammy betrayed Roman, Seth betrayed Roman, everybody's betrayed Roman.
Because no one loves Roman. Because I told you, Roman sucks. Roman sucks.
You know, let's see if MJF can make it 1,000 days as champion.
MJF is the one running on his own. He doesn't have backup, so I don't know what you're talking about.
He might not have backup, but you know what? He still ain't undefeated. He still ain't been undefeated in 3 years. And still been 1,000 days as champion. Still
you and your 1,000 days.
Hey, where's MJF's WrestleMania main event? Oh, it's right next to CM Punk's. I'm sorry. And don't be sorry, Raleigh. It's good. Wrestling is fun. I agree.
Yes, sir.
Like, you can't be sorry about any of that. You know what I mean? I respect your opinion. Right. And like I said, opinions are like assholes. Everybody's got one. You don't got to agree with my opinion, but, you know, if you're respectful of mine, I'll respect yours. And that's just the way I see that. And see.
Fuck Goldberg. Fuck Goldberg.
Yeah, like the cock said. Fuck Goldberg.
That trash. Get that trash out of my ring.
See, JoJo feels what the cock is poking.
No, dude, see, I'm one of those. I'm one of those people. I'll tell you how I feel, man. Not the Rock. Freaking, Goldberg is awful. He's beyond cringe. He hurts people when he wrestles. He's awful, man. Just keep that. Man, I seen a thing that Ryback wants to challenge him. Imagine we get this at freaking AEW All In, bro.
Oh, fuck no.
Yeah, man, that's some good shit, man. Freaking Cryback versus Old Fart.
Oh, yay, because that's what I want to see. That's really what I want to see. WrestleMania 40, Goldberg versus Ryback, and a stretcher match because somebody's definitely being hospitalized after that one.
Dude, that's awful. Like, please.
Fuck, you may as well put Nia Jax in there and make it a
Oh, my gosh, no.
Imagine King Booker in AEW.
No,
yes, sir.
A boo. Stay in WWE.
Well, you know what, bro? Forget that. And true, always over opinions and lies. And I respect people's opinions. I just don't want people getting bullied or making fun. Is all. Oh, I mean, I'll laugh at you, but that don't mean take it serious. Like when I say, like, for example, Dominic, his character is a bitch who gets dommed by Rhea. All right? Now, I'm not talking about the person. I am talking about the character. If I don't like your opinion, it doesn't mean I don't like you. I just don't like the shit that spewed out of your mouth. See what I mean? And so it's never personal. Never personal. I hope we all understand that. And Goldberg is...
Crap.
Now this one, now look, nothing personal towards Goldberg, but no, I don't want to see somebody get dropped on their head like he did Taker. Sorry,
dude. I would rather go play in the freaking streets than go ever watch Goldberg wrestle for 4 minutes. Please, just no. He sucks. He'll always suck. He sucked back then. He sucks now, and he's never gonna not suck because he sucks.
Well, now on this comment, JoJo, you did say earlier you can feel it.
Shut up, Brandon. Last thing I'm gonna say, Goldberg sucks.
And shit. And Goldberg's gimmick was not about how good he wrestled. It was about how fast he could destroy his opponents.
He
And
still sucks. He still sucks.
And for the time, it worked in WCW, but now that doesn't work exactly. It's why Hook will never be important and never get more TV time than what he's getting on AEW. Nobody wants to see a quick minute squash jobber match. In fact, most fans on the internet, sometimes JoJo, depending if he likes that guy or don't, he bitches about it.
But see, I can admit it. That's the difference. They won't admit it. I bitch though. I bitch for reasons. I like to. There's times that I don't agree with things, and I'm gonna say how I feel, just like most of the world does.
Here's what I'm saying. So, for example, if you like a guy and he does a jobber match, it's okay. Goldberg does a jobber match, it's the end of the world, and it's not because it was a jobber match and the match was 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes. It's because you don't like Goldberg.
He sucks. Why do I want to watch a 5-minute match with him?
So, but once again, that's your opinion. That's not a fact. And therefore, once again, if somebody said they hated Hook and that he only wrestles 5-minute matches, it's the same reason you hate Goldberg. Just the difference is you can't see it that way because you hate Goldberg.
Hook is actually decent and good. You're trying to be a mark right now. This Mark trying to put me on the spot.
And this is what I'm saying. Him being a mark because he realizes what I'm saying is true. And then talks about Hook being good when Hook wrestles the same style match.
Okay, Captain Brandon.
You're making your bed, bro. You're making your bed. And see. Yes, my boy CM Punk is the best in the world. Is coming home to Chicago. Yes, sir. Chicago is Punk country. I imagine that whole arena, even though the whole arena wasn't CM Punk now, all right, that whole arena in Chicago is going to chant it. CM Punk, CM Punk, CM Punk. And I honestly think now, but twist, CM Punk gets booed in Chicago.
I don't think that. They're going to freaking go nuts for this dude.
Huh. I thought because you wanted him as a heel earlier, I thought you would have been like, yeah.
Well, he's going to be a heel, I bet, but I guarantee you they're still going to cheer him like a freaking hero.
And yes, sir, Devin. And I can agree with you, JoJo. I agree 100%. Maybe it's just because, once again, that is Punk country. And just because you're the son of someone called the Human Suplex Machine does not make you automatically good. Thank you!
But he is good, though. I don't get what you guys don't see in this guy. I'm not saying he's fantastic, but he's good. He can actually have a good... I don't get it.
He's mid at best.
Whatever.
All right, he has never had a good match. He has never even faced real talent.
Okay.
Like, shit. Let him face Adam Cole, Bryan Danielson, Malachi Black, Buddy Matthews, Miro Andrade, somebody on that caliber. And you give him 30 minutes in the ring. Not 5, not 10, not 50. No, 30 minutes. See how good he does then.
What do you think about the Juice?
What about him?
Are you rock hard for him? Oh,
Gee. What are you talking about?
Juice.
What about him?
Do you like...
No, is there a reason we're bringing up Juice Robinson?
Do you like Juice Robinson?
No.
You don't?
No, I like Jay White.
You really don't like him?
Not really.
He's not that bad, honestly. Him and I don't know, man. I do think Ricky Starks needs to get away from this storyline because he kind of went down. Like he
didn't go down. He's staying right where he's been this whole time. Barely booked and has a Dollar Tree Dwayne.
No, see, you don't like Ricky either? What is with you, bro?
I'm on the good shit.
Yeah, I don't want to be on that.
And bro, fucking, I don't know, man. I don't know what you expect. I haven't seen a lot out of them that makes me go, wow.
He beat Chris Jericho in a really good match. What are you talking
How long
about?
ago was that?
Yeah, I get that. I know. He was in a battle royal this past Sunday, and it should have been a one-on-one match. But
Right, he couldn't even get that because they don't care about his booking, just like they don't care about Swerve versus Keith Lee.
Yeah, can we talk about that then? Because there was no Keith Lee on this TV screen twice. Swerve had a match, he won, nothing, not even one little mention. We go to the next thing with Swerve and Keith Lee, or not. With Swerve, he goes to beat up freaking Darby and Orange. Out comes Sting, which I popped for. I love Sting, but it's like, damn, where's Keith Lee at?
Wow, you're smoking a Wii remote. I wish I still had my Wii. I'm not even gonna lie, that shit was the shit back in the day. But no, these are pins, buddy. They're called dispos, which is disposable, meaning that once they're smoked, I toss them in the trash, and then I go and buy another. See, I'm also hoping that Randy Orton recovers well. I want him to return, but he needs to fully be recovered first. I agree. Now, Devin, I do have wax, by the way. I just ran out of fucking butane, but you know what I mean? This whole fucking container is full. Yay. But now, back to Randy. So, Randy, we're talking about retirement.
Unfortunately.
And now there's rumors of a potential return in the fall. How do you really see this going, JoJo?
I would book him if it's his last his last few years. I'd book him in the main scene, have him going against Seth Rollins.
Right. And now I'm sorry, JoJo, you may not like this, and I know you're not going to, but I'm sorry.
I seen the comment. I have
to agree.
I don't care. I got my own opinion. He's got his. That's all that matters.
That's right. Opinions are like assholes.
I'm not one of those fans that's going to get butthurt.
That's right. You don't have a sore ass. You're not Dominic Mysterio.
We all have our own opinions. I've told people on this show I want people to be honest.
And as long as you can handle the heat, bro. All right, as long as
I'm a heel, man. I'm not no baby face. I'm not one of those whiny little crybabies that want attention.
You're not Dominic Mysterio. And
no, see, Dominic's a heel. He don't need attention.
And Hook is good. They just making his storyline be interesting. They just copying Goldberg being undefeated. Thank you. Honestly, him and Goldberg wrestled the same kind of match. The difference between Hook and Goldberg is Hook is not steroided out and can do a few more moves than Goldberg can. That's it.
I guess. He still has a good match.
In 2014, Rusev was undefeated. Now, Rusev in 2014 kicked ass, deserved a much better run. And have a Wii and still work 16 years later. I have 6 WWE games for it and Wii Sports. But about smoking, not to be that guy, but I hope he didn't plan on doing it for long. Bro, I will smoke to the day I die. Weed has got me off 10 medications per day. And it has also stopped my seizures. You know what I mean? Like, you ain't gotta like it, but I'll do it to the day I die. And see, now I love the Wii. I had every WWE game just about on it, but now I have all the PlayStations. And I went and bought the whole SmackDown versus Raw series, the whole SmackDown series, and I got all the 2K games as of the moment, plus even the TNA game that came out. So wrestling games are essentially a part of my life, from PS1 to 5, Wii, GameCube. I've had some on PSP and 3DS. I probably went through more copies of SmackDown vs. Raw 2009 than anyone ever should. And Randy Orton did come out in 2002. I was only 13. And now I'm 33, going to be turned 34 soon. Man. So 20, think about that. Joe, your whole adult life, Randy Orton's been wrestling my whole life. You got to think, I was born in 2000, and I'm 22 now into 2023. My whole adult life I've had, and my whole child life, teenage life, Randy Orton, John Cena. I mean, Edge, except for 9 years, he was retired. You know what I mean?
I was 3.
Ray. You know what I mean? Like, all these guys have been a part of my entire life, and now they're getting old, and it's a shame. And, weed, my bad, that's fine. I have no problem if you smoke weed, but if you vape and smoke cigarettes, then we have a problem. Oh, brother, I will never, I promise to God on everything I love, you will never see a cigarette in my hand. You will never see a nicotine vape in my hand, nor a cigar. I am not a cigarette or nicotine person whatsoever. I don't believe in that. You'll never see me with it. But cannabis has stopped my seizures and helps with my depression. So for me, I'm going to go ahead and, I'm going to smoke my pens, I'm going to smoke my wax, I'm going to smoke my bud. I ain't going to smoke no cigarettes. Sorry, no. And give Randy Orton his flowers when he's retiring. He needs to be in the Hall of Fame.
I agree.
He needs to be in the Hall of Fame. And him, think about this. And this is a whole Hall of Fame class you can do this year.
For real, man.
Orton, Batista. Undertaker went in last year. Christian's not in. No, he's in AEW. I don't know. There's got to be some other guys for the Hall of Fame, but there's 3 for you. And good. Those things are crazy horrible. Yeah, bro, I've never smoked nicotine, actually. Now, sometimes I occasionally drink, but that's not every month or every 2 months. That's about every 3 to 4. And then I smoke. That's it. Nothing more. JoJo don't smoke nicotine. He used to, but he don't now. He's a good boy. And he does not drink. That man is weed friendly. All right.
Just weed and wax really is what I like to stay to. I'm not gonna say I haven't vaped or done shit like that. I've done it, but it's not like I'm a smoker. I don't do that.
Oh yeah, I only get like the Delta and the THC pens. Like, it's kind of crazy. These look almost the same, right? Guess which one you and that, but they're not even the same brand. This one's a little. I wish the camera could pick it up better. I mean, maybe if I do this, you can see it a little bit. This one's bigger and thicker. This one's skinnier and smaller. The smaller one's actual. The thicker big one is Delta. I just got a 3-grammer for that one. But that's all you'll see me with. And I don't believe in pills. I don't believe in, meth, crack, all that other shit. Fuck that. And see, I remember me and my dad saw Randy Orton with Evolution. And with Team SmackDown, me and my brother Mark saw Randy Orton as tag team champions with Bray Wyatt in 2016.
That's awesome. I remember.
Wow. JoJo, you got to see them too, right?
Yeah. Awesome.
Damn. Y'all are lucky, bro. Damn. And thank God you were healed, my brother Brandon. Yes, sir. Actually, June 22nd. Year seizure free. And so tell me we don't save lives. Hallelujah, amen. And it makes me sad because I saw this image of Edge, Cena, and Orton today walking in the sunset. And it makes me sad because I know my childhood is gone. Same, bro. So you must have been a 2000s kid too. And so is JoJo and Jordan. You were a teenager in the 2000s. But we all grew up in it. And I know what picture you're talking about because Jordan had put it on his Messenger story. And when I seen that, bro, of all songs I could have been listening to, it was that.
I see you again.
How do you know?
Because I heard it.
Yeah, bro. So I was
It's like Taker, Triple H, and Shawn when they had their moment together when they were hugging. That's just like it's now the same thing. It's like
Right, but
end of an era.
I was actually listening to the song now, and so when you hear "I'll tell you all about it when I," like, bro, and let's see, bro, thank you. No, 2010, born in 2006. Oh, wow, I was 5 years old when you were born. And I watched so much ruthless aggression stuff, it hits me hard. So I'm glad you got to go back and see it because it's, bro, I'm sorry, the ruthless aggression era, personally, always tops the 2010s. I've seen them, you know what I mean? I lived through it all. I started watching WWE in 2003 at WrestleMania 19, Shawn Michaels versus Chris Jericho. That became what got me hooked. And my mom, one day I'll have to have her on here to tell a story. But she said I went into daycare the next day singing "Sexy Boy," like, you know. And I love Shawn, man. As a kid growing up, Chris Benoit. And then when you get rated R Cardi when he came back to WWE in 2006. Oh my God, man. We could do a whole episode about the ruthless aggression era and I'd be happy. I absolutely love that.
But I do want to talk one more thing about Dynamite because I forgot.
Oh, what's
to
that,
mention
brother?
My girl Chris Statlander defended her title against Nyla Rose. It was a decent match. It wasn't nothing bad, but my girl got the win, Chris Statlander. And Taya Valkyrie's staring at her like as a heel in a way. I think they're gonna turn.
But man, and Chris Statlander getting W is very important, and which I feel like. What if they only took the title off Jade Cargill so they could put her in a women's title feud for the AEW women's title?
I wouldn't mind that. I see Jade because Tony actually called her out saying that she would beat the shit out of her on the
right. And
I
her
wouldn't mind
entrance
it.
had that babyface-esque entrance, you know what I mean? The dancing and all the pretty girls want like
Yeah.
And,
I wouldn't mind that. Storm versus Jade, hell yeah.
That'd be a fun match, bro. And I'm sad about John Cena too. Me too, bro. He's bald now, and he's lost all his muscle. And I was shocked about Triple H. And I saw Randy Orton in 2001 as RK Bro too. RK Bro, RK Bro. Yes, sir, bro. I can't wait to see that again. Randy.
No.
Yes, sir, bro. And
Scissor me!
Daddy
We got National Scissor Day.
Well, bro, if you're gonna scissor roughly. Prime Perk Angle, and this is what had me laughing. So when Kurt Angle was on the 65 pills a day, and he had started to get like that old man Kane hair but not hair look in TNA, and he had lost all his muscle. People were calling him Perk Angle because he was on Percocets really bad. And so when you ever hear TNA Kurt Angle mentioned as Perk Angle, that's what that means. So that's why that made me laugh. But it is fair to say that, you know, besides the drugs, from a wrestling perspective, TNA did get the best out of Kurt Angle.
I loved Kurt Angle in TNA.
Same, bro, same. And I love that theme song, too. And the crazy thing is the guy who made his theme song for TNA is John Cena's cousin, and he was on The Time Is Now and Basic Thugonomics, the trademark.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm. And Randy Orton and Edge made me look at wrestling in a different way. Rated RKO, yes, sir. And especially when he wanted to go out with Booker T's wife. Oh yeah, that one's crazy. Kurt Angle did try to get with Booker T's wife and talk about bestiality. And be careful about mentioning Benoit's name. Bro, I don't got to be careful with it. It's my podcast. Personally, I grew up before the Benoit incident. And if the child in me, because like I said, Chris and Sean were the first two guys I ever really got hooked to. And even now, I don't hate Chris. Do I like what he did? Do I respect what he did? Hell fucking no. But at the same time, him as a wrestler, you know what I mean? That's a career. So it's, for me, it will always be one of those things where it's kind of like meh, because I can't forget what he did for me as a kid growing up. But at the same
I am
time,
pissed about what happened.
I'm pissed about what happened. I agree. And so, and I mean, look, I've had concussions and I've had a rotted brain. I've had, you know, PTSD, bipolar disorder, anxiety, depression, chronic migraines, stress-induced migraines, yeah, blah 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 blah. You know what I mean? And this is diagnosed. I can understand going crazy. I can understand snapping. But here's the deal. When you go crazy and you get into a rage, that's all in one instance. You don't do it over the course of 3 days.
I agree.
You know what I mean? And that's where I see that. And I saw everything of Randy Orton in Evolution in 2003, Team SmackDown in 2005 with Bray Wyatt, and as tag team champions in Team RK Bro.
That was 2016, not 2005.
Hell yeah. And yeah, it was 2016, 2017. No, it'd been 2020, 2021. And
no, that was the match they had, but 2016 is when they were a team, and then 2017 they faced off at Mania and had that House of Horrors match.
Oh yeah, that Bray and him. I thought you were talking about RK Bro. But yeah, that's 2016. And the worst part is, I found out about Chris Benoit the day he did. But you were born in 2006. It happened in 2007, June 27th, 2007. I'll never forget the date.
It's actually this month.
Yeah, you know, this coming month, 27 days from today. And all right, so, and I'll give you this. So Chris Benoit had a severe case of CTE. All right, and that is a very rare condition to find. And at this time, when Chris did what he did, the only way you could determine if someone had CTE is if they were already dead. You know, so it's not like you could just tell, but it's when concussions build up over the course of time. So it's when you have like concussion on concussion on concussion on concussion. And what it does is it rots and deteriorates the brain. Chris was 40 years old with the brain of an 85-year-old with advanced dementia. He had a severe case of CTE. And if we look at what it did in the NFL, a lot of guys went crazy. One dude led the police on a high-speed chase, flips over his car, the bitch catches on fire with him in it. Another dude shot himself. And there's a movie called Concussion with Will Smith that talks about the NFL's side of CTE. But, you know, so just understanding that, right? I know with Chris, the difference is there's a child involved, and that's what makes it so horrific and unforgivable. But once again, if we look at this with CTE, okay, people going crazy and doing crazy ass shit. Well, if we look at these other cases I just mentioned, that's not out of the question. So this is where it's always been hard for me to hate Chris. All right. Did Chris do what he did out of malice and intent? Because he just hated his wife and hated his kid, you know what I mean, and decided to off himself? Or was Chris a patient of mental health and that had just got really, 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 really bad? And that's where
we'll never know.
Right. And the only people who truly know what happened in that house and on that day is them and God. And, you know, so that's what makes it very hard to talk about, because I don't truly know what happened. I wasn't there. And, but it does suck because, like I said, you know, I got into the business at 2 years old in 2003. This happens in 2007. So there's a good handful of years. You were my guy. You gave me those memories. And now those memories are all I have.
Yeah.
You know, and that's how it is for me at least. And see, I was 1 year old. My parents were watching the news, and I saw that. Oh, okay, so you were, and which is not hard to believe. I can remember stuff from way, way back. It very, not vividly, but you know, a little spotty. But I understand what you're saying. But you know, and yeah, it was all over the news. If we go back to 2007, you couldn't turn on the news. You know what I mean, without hearing about it. And see, I met Team SmackDown at Survivor Series of Randy Orton first year when Bobby Lashley. So that was 2017.
No, that was 2005.
No, this is 2005 where Bobby Lashley came in. But when you mentioned 2005, you said in 2005 with Bray Wyatt as tag team.
That's 2016.
Right. So you do have me confused, Jordan. And I saw Chris Benoit twice, and I believe he's innocent. The media is lying, and I cannot trust the media. So, all right. So, and only God knows the real truth. That is true. Only God knows the real truth. I don't want to spend a whole lot of time talking about Chris. We've done it a good handful of times. But I will say this. Jordan, I used to believe and feel the same way you did. I used to believe in my heart Chris was innocent, you know what I mean? Because I really wanted to. But like I said, when you go through the head traumas and the mental health and shit like that, and you start to go crazy, you go, okay, I believe he did it. The difference is I got help. Chris did not.
Unfortunately.
And you know, and and that's where I don't agree with anything he did. And even though at a time I love Chris, I can't support Chris. You know what I mean? Because while I might be able to understand going crazy, it don't justify you hurting a child. I would never, and I mean this, as crazy as I can get sometimes, I never hurt somebody.
Me either.
And that's because I know this. It's one thing to think something, you know what I mean? We've all got pissed off. We've all said, man,
Not to do it.
Yeah, you know what I mean? But it's different than doing it. It's one thing to think, it's another to do. And if Chris felt that type of way, he could have look, this is really fucked because I never want to say anyone to off themselves. But if he really felt this type of way, he could have offed himself, still been in the Hall of Fame, and his kids and his wife could still be alive. Period. And see, I can see the emojis on here. They're not popping up there, but Eli did say hi. And this one's a bunch of, I'm cold, baby. Yeah. See, I was 18 years old in 2007. So, of Chris Benoit. So sad. Same, bro. Same. And I used to believe the conspiracies. You know what I mean? I'm not going to say that I never did. But at the same time, just knowing what I know from what I've been through, I don't see Chris as an innocent man. I love what he did for my, you know what I mean, for the business. I love what he did for me as a little kid growing up. But that's all I can say about that.
I agree.
And sorry about that, Brandon, about being confused. Oh, you're good, brother. You're good. And I'd rather, I don't want to use the K word, so I'd rather off myself than off in others. I will never off no one. It's not in me. Saying the only way I will ever hurt you, and I mean this, the only way I'll ever hurt you is if you come after my family, you come after my friends, or you were a threat to my life. I don't really give a fuck what you say about me. I've been called every name in the book. Please bring it to me. But when you bring it to people I care about, or you are a threat to my life, I'll
Game
hurt
over.
you. Exactly.
But good brother, you ready to smoke one? Because I actually got to head out of here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Appreciate everybody who's joined in the podcast. Eli, Jordan, Devin, even the cock. And but so thank you guys. Seriously, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. We will be back on tomorrow
For
and
Impact Wrestling.
for Impact Wrestling that JoJo will review. I will be here. And yeah. So here we go. 3, 2, 1, burn. Peace out, everybody.
Later, brother.